Scholar, I want Mikhail to get credit for the whole thing. The turkeys, the plane, the Navy fuel expended, the government equipment used, the whole shebang.
Oh, well, that's very generous of you, sir. It shows you're a good holiday spirit, doesn't it?
Yes, I want you to have a happy...
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow alcoholics, welcome to today's Advent calendar. Kind of late, kind of a short one. I've been busy today. Also had a repair guy come over in the middle of the day. Nothing important, just, again, had a free service they had to take up before the end of the year. But I did get these guys here. These beautiful little wood, these are part of barrels. Barrel slants or stacks? Anyways, there's the outside, there's the inside. Red wine makes it this color. So on those, I'm thinking about making a holder. So two of them for legs on both sides, then one in the middle, little things to hold wine bottles. So these over here is, of course, the top I've been messing with lately. And I'm thinking about putting 4 legs on it. I'm just trying to figure out how to hook that all together. And here's maybe the shelf. Again, I gotta work on this idea a bit more. So, but I got little metal slats to hold it together if I want to do that. So, oh, and I got some aluminum copper here. Problem is, I'm in the dark. Anyways, no, the problem is, gotta cut that out and make that for the shelving part of that. Otherwise, you might notice I have cleaned up a little bit. It has gotten a bit organized. Got rid of a good chunk of dust. So, I am making progress. Oh no, I'm stuck. Step brother. Ugh. 3 guesses where I put some catnip. Yep, so just doing some laundry also. And again, those guys love where I put some catnip.
Quit holding out on me.
Are you defending it?
Give me the good shit.
Also, well, he's going to run here in a second. I mean, it's not the worst Christmas topper I've seen. Okay. By the way, I have a small audience here. What are you guys doing here, huh?
Give me the drugs.
Yeah, yell some more. What you got?
I will kill you if you don't give me the sweet green.
Also, it's, well, it's not horrible. It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but it is colder outside than inside. So they have been spending a lot more time indoors. So, especially hiding on these beds and stuff like that. But, yep, so today didn't do much. Woke up feeling like P. Diddy. Wow, that song is actually old now, too, isn't it? Yeah, the cat yelled at me in agreement. So, anyways, but yeah, had someone work on my air conditioning. I actually got the heater working. I didn't know the heater on my AC unit worked. So, I could actually heat up the whole house if I wanted to. I don't know. Which is less energy? The heater up on my roof or the individual heaters I have for the room? Because usually the answer is the smaller heaters. But I don't have the math to say that or not. So, but yeah, just sitting here not doing much otherwise. Like, just got, again, I'm at the beginning stages of those projects. I have the wood, I have the ideas, I have the little bits and pieces. I just actually have to start doing now. So, I'm going to look up some plans today and hopefully start that at some point tomorrow. Tomorrow, I also want to work in the backyard. Also want to do some grilling back there. Mainly because that's one and the same. Clean up a bunch of branches and miscellaneous leaves and burn them. Let's get on with today's Advent calendar. I feel like, the whole point of this was supposed to be vlog, then this, but there's not a lot happening right now. And that's on purpose, because I want a few days of rest. Did I do something to your cats that you cursed me? It's a 10. Again. Why do I even bother rolling? Yeah, I guess I put this in the same place I put the last one. So they're both from the same company, the Sugarland Refinery or Brewery, whatever they are. But this is Sugarland Shine Appalachian Apple Pie. And it looks to be, is that a 80 proof? No, 50. So 25% alcohol by volume, 50 proof. Kind of interested in this. The apple pie Old Smoky liqueur is very popular. I mean, it's not bad. I'm just not a big fan of it. I prefer the pumpkin pie moonshine, which they discontinued. But yeah, so this is your standard 25, a little bit stronger. It's only like 5% less than the Catch Fire and only 10% less than Fireball. So it's right there in the middle ground of liqueur and alcohol. So this is going to be a bit stronger, actually probably a lot stronger, than what I had yesterday from these people. Okay, so for this one, let's see, Appalachian apple pie. What's more American than apple pie? So let's do the Washington, D.C. Cherry Blossom Festival, which I got in 2016. I thought it was more recent than that, but then again, you know, the 90s was only 10 years ago. So here's the color. Very apple juice. And I imagine when we pour it in blue, it's not going to look much different. Looks a bit darker, but that's because of blue. So, bit of an unfair pour there, but we'll see. Actually, decent amount. It smells like apples, but it's missing the sweetness, which makes sense. Shaving cream? Not shaving cream. Alcohol. Like rubbing alcohol or something. Floor cleanser that has alcohol and apple scent in it. Because again, you smell the apple and it just has this layer of chemical smell on it. Which I don't think is the alcohol. I think it's the flavoring. But we'll see. But here's to you, America. No, actually, sure, why not? But also, here's to actually getting, stuff done. I've been doing that a lot. But again, feels like I'm making progress, even if I'm not. So, here's to feeling good. Here's to continuing to strive. America. Anyways. Good. Ooh, that's a nice warmth. That'll keep you warm on those cold nights. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. Let's get first thing out of the way. Doesn't taste like apple juice. Again, it's going for apple pie. So, what it does taste like, and when it goes in, the first thing you're met with, kind of heavy-fisted, is a big lump of syrup is what you taste first. And around it is a little bit of alcohol warmth. But that sweet syrup is a bit of apple taste. Now, I didn't really taste, say, the cinnamon and the other things that go with apple juice, but it's a hapage. It's more like apple sauce in taste. That's a bit unfair. It's less sweet than applesauce, but it's almost a syrup of apple. Best way to describe it, really, just like if you had a syrup filler of apple. It's not filler. What do you call this? Simple syrup with apple flavoring that you put in teas and coffees and stuff like that. That to me is what that little thick syrupy with a bit of alcohol warmth circling it. And again, as it goes down, that syrup kind of stays in front as the alcohol goes first, then the thick syrupy taste. Again, it's hard to tell if it's actually thick syrup or if it's just a confusion of taste and feeling I'm getting. But again, TLDL, if that's right, the long short anyways, is syrupy apple muttered with a bit of cinnamon and other spices, but not enough to tell. Just kind of a muted apple syrup. Not sweet, not sugary, but very good. What to put that with? First thought is Fireball or Catch Fire. So you mix that with a bit of a cinnamon whiskey. You got, again, your apple pie. Otherwise, mix it with apple juice. No. Well, yes, but... because, again, it's a syrupy apple. So, appletini, if you want to make it completely dirty. Again, I don't know what 100% is in an appletini. I could look up really quick. Think of it as apple syrup. And then you can mix it thusly. So, hot toddy. Instead of apple cider, or with apple cider, you can mix this as well as Fireball. So, so that's hot cinnamon cider, that, and then a little bit of Fireball or Catch Fire to add flavor for cinnamon. Otherwise, mix it with soda, give your Coke a little bit of apple taste. Mix it with tea. I am always a proponent of mixing liqueurs with iced tea. I have some good thick syrup raspberry liqueur that goes perfectly with unflavored iced tea. This could work as well. So, but yeah, basically, if you're looking for apple flavor, because the alcohol, if you notice in the whole conversation, even though it's 25%, 50 proof, not that strong. So you get mostly the flavor of apple. You can mix it in with anything. Good news is, I think I only have one more of these guys left, the Sugarlands. So that means even if it happens tomorrow, I shouldn't be talking about these guys much anymore. Whew. But I do have another 16 plus days to go. So hopefully I can keep on track. Hopefully all this works out. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have something to show you woodworking wise. So otherwise, like I said, today was just a nice simple day of catching up and actually still being productive. So anywho, I should go to bed. And also, I am trying to live stream again. I'm trying to get on this topless meta that's been happening. I mean, my A cups are just perfect for that. So hopefully I'll be back on stream, and don't worry, you won't have to see more of me than you have to. Unless you pay the extra dollars. I have a fans only. No, I don't. It's where you pay me money to put clothes on. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be streaming again soon. What I was trying to say is I'm trying to get Fallout 3 to work, but it's crashing. All that aside, that's for me to worry about and you to find out. All that aside, see you next time. I'm going to research more of this topless meta. Don't ask questions. More importantly, don't judge me.